Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out like this on a regular basis, and if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, please give it a like. And for all the people that have recently subscribed, I just want to say thank you so much. I want to say thanks to everybody else that's been, supporting the channel, and just all the continued support has been absolutely awesome. So thanks a lot, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a Happy New Year. Everybody be safe, and most of all, have a good time. With that said, today's video, I want to show you guys my last pickups before Christmas. Now, while I was out Christmas shopping, I couldn't help myself with some of the great sales, and I picked up a couple more things. So I did stop off first off at a thrift store when I was out getting a coffee. So I'm going to show you guys what I picked up there. Nothing crazy in this pickups video, but a couple cool things. So first off, I got a second controller for my PlayStation 1. I only had one controller, so now I have a second controller. Now this is a third-party controller that I probably paid like $1 and change for. It was pretty dirty. I mean, obviously it's a knockoff brand, but you know what? This thing is actually pretty comfortable. I gotta say, just the way that it fits in your hand, I do like that. And the D-pad feels decent, and the buttons feel really nice. The start, select feel good, and we have turbo, so that's awesome. So I'm pretty happy with this controller. Now, this brand is ASCII pad, ASCII C pad or something. I don't know why, but this brand sounds familiar when I look at it. I can't remember why it looks so familiar to me. I'm kind of thinking that this was a brand in the 90s. That would explain why it looks so familiar to me. It's something that is probably long past now. This company's probably folded many years ago, but they didn't make a bad little controller. It's a little flat, but I mean, you can see it does have a little bit of some curvature here, so that's actually not bad in your hands. It doesn't feel bad at all. I definitely like this rounded part at the top. Now this thing is, a little beat up around the cord, a little chewed up. I mean, that's just wear from over time, not a big deal. But this thing actually cleaned up fairly decent, so I'm pretty happy with this. Like I said, I paid like $1 and change, and I almost missed this. This was actually mixed in with the toys and not the video game, so I almost missed this. So I'm pretty happy I got this, because now I have a second player controller for the PS1, and you need it if you're gonna play some like Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3 or whatever. Definitely need that. So that's pretty cool. And as I was leaving to pay for that, I actually had something else catch my eye, and that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Trilogy on VHS. Now, I was born in 1980, so in 1990 I was 10 years old when this first Ninja Turtles movie came out. I seen this in the movie theater, and I loved it. I thought it was absolutely awesome. The second one I didn't see in the movies, but I did definitely watch it, and it wasn't bad. The third one, I just couldn't watch it. They changed the look of the Ninja Turtles. It just was too weird for me. I couldn't get over the fact that they changed the look of the Turtles, because I thought they looked great in the first two movies, especially the first one. I mean, they did a phenomenal job at the time. So I was happy to pick these up on VHS, because I got them for next to nothing. I think I paid like $1 and change for the trilogy, and they get here $1.91 for all three of them. So definitely couldn't go wrong with this. All right, so that was the thrift store. Now this is the actual game store. This is where I couldn't pass up some of the deals. Now, one of the first things was a game that I have picked up so many times in my hand, and just put it back because the price was a little bit high. I thought it was a little high anyway. So this game, I finally found it. It was on sale, and I don't think I've seen it at this price before. And that is Paper Mario Sticker Star on the 3DS. I absolutely love the 3DS. I love handheld gaming. I always have, ever since the Game Boy. You know, had a Game Boy when they at launch with the Tetris bundle. You know, I had Super Mario Land. Some of my first games on it, I played them like crazy. Still have actually my original Game Boy and those original games, which is absolutely amazing that they made it all these years. And my Game Boy, I had two of them, and the one looks like it's brand new. It's absolutely amazing. But I'm really happy to pick this game up finally. I do like the Paper Mario games. I think they're really cool looking. I like the art style, so definitely interested in checking this one out. And I also picked up another one. This is a new 3DS game, and that is Persona Q2. Now, I've been eyeing this up for a while, pretty much since it came out, and it's just, I haven't seen any price drops on it. Well, I finally seen one. I think it was like $10 off, so I picked it up. I wish I could have got the big box version. I think that was, I don't know if it was a collector's edition or what, but that was really cool. I would love to have that. It had, I think, more stuff. This actually came with a pin set in it. So I thought that was pretty cool that you got that in there. Now, like I said, this is just the regular version, and you got this in there. So I was impressed by that, honestly. And when I seen the pins, because just like regular GameStop fashion, they open the case of a sealed game to display it. So the game and the pin set was actually behind the counter, and it almost looked like that pin set would be in a bigger box. I thought that was weird that they actually put it just in a regular case, but who knew? So that was the 3DS games. Now, as I was about to leave, I asked him, do you have any Vita games? Because I've been trying to pick up Vita games that are in the actual blue box. So I was able to find 3, and I picked all 3 of those up. And the first one being Madden 13 on the Vita. So pretty sweet that, you know, this is actually on there. We still do not have a Madden game on the Nintendo Switch. There's not even a football game besides the Mutant Football League. So that's kind of weird, but okay, so moving along. The next one, I got Batman 3. It's a Lego game, Batman, what is it? Beyond Gotham. So definitely pretty cool. This is actually a pretty fun game. I do have it on another system. I think the PlayStation 4, I believe. But definitely pretty cool. You know, these Lego games, you pretty much know what you're getting if you played them. They're pretty fun. But, you know, I definitely don't buy all of them. Occasionally I do pick up one I'm interested in, though, because you can have fun playing them. I know my kids and my wife love to play these. So that was another one I got. And the last one I picked up is ModNation Racers Road Trip. Now, this is from the studio that did, or the developers that did Little Big Planet with Sackboy. I remember when they were actually working on this, they were really trying to upsell it as, like, you know, this crazy racing game with all these mods and track customization and designs, and, you know, I guess they achieved it. I'm imagining. I think I played a little bit of the PlayStation 3 version of this game. I don't know how fleshed out this one is. I know it. Yeah, over 500,000 tracks available online. So I don't know if that's still, you know, able to be played. I imagine it is, but pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to checking this game out. So that was the Vita game. So the next group of games I actually picked up from Best Buy, and I went there specifically going to get some limited run games, because I have been trying to find some games that are just a bit different and, you know, maybe not your more common games. So, I've been going for that lately, and I'm pretty happy with what I got. So the first one that I got, a limited run game, is for the PlayStation VR, which I didn't even know Limited Run did VR games, so that's awesome. Now, this game is from the creator of Rick and Morty, and I have that VR game, the Rick and Morty Collector's Edition, I believe, and this game is called Accounting Plus for Virtual Reality. So this is odd. I'm looking forward to checking this out. It just looks like it's just going to be really, really weird. You know, it's definitely like maybe accounting with a super twist, like probably a really weird sense of humor. It's definitely not taking itself serious at all. Right on here it says Blu-ray, B-L-U-E-Ray, like, so it's even spelled different. You know, single player experience. It's made to look like if you were buying like accounting software or something, this box. So I kind of dig that. Definitely different. And you look on the back and it's just weird looking characters and bones, and just, it's odd. I mean, you got some kind of a chart. It's, yeah, really, really weird. And it says real big, "Welcome to your most serious job ever." And yeah, I just want to read this to you quick, what it says, because it's just really bizarre. This place is not a place of honor. Nothing valued is here. What's here is dangerous and repulsive. The danger is in a particular location. It increases towards the center of a particular size and shape and below us. The danger is present in your time as it is in ours. The danger is to the mind, and it can kill. The form of the danger is virtual reality. It's a place best shunned and left uninhabited. Don't worry too much, though. It's still a good game. Like, okay, that's really bizarre. But it definitely looks interesting, and I definitely want to check this out on VR and just see what the hell this is. So definitely interesting. And I've been eyeing this up for a bit now. I'm glad that they still had a copy of this left. And the other two games, and the final two that I actually picked up, one, it must have just came there, because I've never seen it there. Actually, both of these must have just been released to Best Buy, because I go there fairly recent and I haven't seen any of this. I was actually going to go pick up some other games, but when I seen these, I had to leave with them because there was only one copy of each, and I don't know if, you know, you don't know with these things. You don't know how many they're going to have, when they're going to stop getting them. So if it's not one that I keep seeing, I try to snatch it up. And the first one I got is Dubgame. Now, I eyeballed this game up on the Nintendo eShop a few times and almost picked it up, but I never did. So when I seen just this, you know, just the look of the box, I mean, it just drew me in right away, and I had to have it. So I'm pretty happy with this pickup. Like I said, this was their last copy, so if they had more of them, this was a popular one, and people were snagging it. So I'm glad I found one last copy. And there's one other game. This is the one I'm most excited about because I've actually been keeping an eye on this game and was like always, I was keeping my eyes open for it, but didn't know if I'd ever see it. And probably would have ordered it if I hadn't seen it in a certain amount of time. And that is River City Girls. I was really hoping to find this. This is basically River City Ransom, but for a new age with girls. So super cool. It's a beat 'em up style, you know, so I am all for that old school action with, you know, a modern twist. Definitely looks cool. I love the anime in it. The art style is awesome, and I have watched gameplay of this on, you know, other YouTube channels. Like I said, I definitely been following this game for a bit, so I'm real excited to have this. And I don't know what's in here, but I can feel the weight. I can definitely see there's a pretty thick manual in here. So that's one thing I definitely know is in here. I don't think anything else, but I do know there is a manual in here, and it is thick. I mean, it definitely feels thick. It almost looks like a little book. Now, as far as the Dubgame, I do see some paperwork in there, but yeah, nothing like this. You can feel the difference in weight to these games, so it's crazy how much thicker this manual or book or whatever it is. Hopefully it's some kind of little art book or something. That'd be cool. But what do you guys think? That's the pickups. Like I said, right before Christmas. You know, I want to just say thanks again to everybody that's been subscribing and, you know, just supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, man. We're almost at 500, guys. That is absolutely awesome. I just can't thank you enough. But I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Like I said before, everybody be safe and have fun. But thanks for watching, guys. Like I said before, if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. But that's it, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one.